I will exact my vengeance. And I'm sorry that you were broke, but I have to kill you, bro. My mom is dead. You took her life. I gotta get my get back.
I do what I want. 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 Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Push up.
Yes, those are guys from my team. We desperately needed to get some field data on a weapon that we're developing, and Ninja is the perfect test subject since they have superhuman abilities. Of course, I made sure that they targeted an ex-ninja who has nothing to do with your organization.
Don't you ever pull a stunt like that again.
Nigga knew beforehand. Spidey senses are on point.
Shit.
What the hell is happening?
He sensed his aura.
Damn, serious ninjas.
Protagonist shit. Okay. Kunai. Okay. Hell yeah. He's fighting on buildings, bro. Like, what the fuck? Scrap him. Thinks it might work. What? Bro, think he's Sonic Shinru. Look at this shit. Okay. Hand signs. Yes, sir. Fucking 6-arm jutsu. Bro is dodging missiles. Nigga is sliced through missiles. That was the most ballerina dodging missiles in mid-air, bro. Watch. Nigga. Beautiful. Look at that shit. Majestic. Okay. That shit was angelic, bro. Oh my god. Technology ain't got shit on the real power, on the real deal. Yeah. You next, little nigga. Taunting is good. Yes, sir. Dude, I respect it. See, technology ain't shit. When it comes to a real nigga with real jutsus, you can't touch a real nigga. See how technology is trying to like emulate, trying to be the replacement for basic human techniques. Look at fucking what's it called? Neuralink. Now they got you trying to like, oh, you can access your phone with your mind. You can read chats and technology with your mind. Like all pieces of technology, anything can be corruptible. Anything can be hacked. My nigga, be careful. Be careful. Like technology is great. It has benefited us greatly. But listen, there has to be some lines you shouldn't cross with technology. Some boundaries you shouldn't cross, right? Technology in some instances a godsend, yes, but what happens if Wi-Fi shuts down? What use is Neuralink then? At that point, now you look stupid. Now it's just a piece of metal in your head. Like, you know what I'm saying? So say one day lights go out. What will you do then, right? Niggas are so reliant on technology, but like, do you know how to cook? Because Uber Eats ain't gonna do shit for you. Uber Eats is not delivering any food anytime soon. Do you know how to drive? Because Uber isn't picking you up anytime soon. I'm just saying. Can you fight? Because the cameras are dead, so they can't detect threats approaching your house. Just, you need to know the basic things, right? Like, technology excluded. Can you do the basic things? Can you cook? Can you fight? Can you communicate? Can you think freely? Do you have free will? Because really, some people only think the way they think because it isn't even their knowledge. It isn't even their ideals. They just saw an Instagram reel one day and was like, hey, this is straight facts. Then later that day, they scroll, they watch a video opposing that first video, and it's like, wait, no, this is also facts. So they just agree with whatever they see on reels and shorts. Do you know how to read? Can you read books? Do you read books? Oh no, but books is so hard. Like, all these words, I can't read. There's only so much. Like, listen, alright, nigga, at that point, technology is very convenient. But what's also convenient is knowing what the fuck to do when technology isn't here anymore. If a meteor hits some cell tower or some shit, some giant alien-esque EMP out the entire web, what will you do then? You can't call no one. You can't fight. You can't cook. I mean, like, Uber Eats isn't gonna deliver you food. Well, what then? Oh, I'll make eggs. Nigga, sure. Alright, whatever, bro. Not even cooking. Listen, you don't even have to cook. All you really need are fruits. That's just the basic shit. Really, fruits is the only thing that you need and should be eating and surviving off of, but like, you know, in case you don't want to live that healthy, alkaline lifestyle, then I suppose, yeah, you need to know how to cook, my nigga, because Uber Eats isn't gonna supply you all the time. You feel what I'm saying? if there's no internet to contact Uber Eats or an Uber period. So you need to learn basic necessities in order to live in a world where technology may not be prevalent anymore. So this weird nigga, bro. Bag full of burners, Nokia going, okay.
Now we can finally talk. He gone.
Look, be a real nigga, because like in this world, so I was talking to one of the artists that I had taken heavy inspiration from growing up. I had gotten in contact with him and I was like, okay, is it better to be a mage, a warrior, or what did I say? A mage, a warrior, what else? Yeah, a mage or a warrior in this world. And of course, you know, mages deal with magic and all that shit, magic and knowledge and all that shit. So I'm about like expanding my consciousness and attaining more knowledge. So I talked to him. I was like, okay, so is it better to be a warrior or a mage? And he was like, a paladin. And I was like, a paladin? I was like, yeah, paladin, using magic to enhance your weapons. So being a swordsman, being both in a way a mage and a warrior, right? Kind of like using your magic as a mage to enhance your fighting skills to be more of a warrior. And what that means basically is the mage in this analogy is a nigga that has a high consciousness, that has unlocked Christ consciousness, and a warrior is the physical aspect of it, like knowing how to fight, having a lot of money, you know, because money is a tool. It's like a sword in a way. You can do a lot with money, so money is in a sense a weapon, a warrior. And yes, it is good to be a warrior in this world, and it can get you far, but not far enough. Even a mage, but if you are a paladin and you know how to use magic and you have a lot of money and you can fight, then a paladin against a mage, a paladin wins because they have the art of swordsmanship on their side. They can whoop your ass. And if you're a warrior, a paladin can still beat your ass because they have all this fruitful knowledge and wisdom and Christ consciousness on their side that you lack, that you don't have access to. You feel what I'm saying? So in this world, you have to cultivate both your mind and your body, right? And soul, of course. Your mind, really, yeah, the mind, soul, and body. That's the whole point of maxing out your stats. You can't just be a warrior, just know how to fight and have a lot of money. But also, a nigga that knows a lot of shit can't win in a fight against a warrior. You need to balance out both, all aspects, max out all aspects. Right? You need to know how to fight, how to make money, how to acquire more, how to expand your consciousness and cultivate your soul in the process. Yeah, man. But thing is, nowadays it's so hard to do that because now we have technology kind of taking over. We have AI and all that shit. We have all these distractions in place keeping us in this matrix. Don't get it twisted, we're in a matrix, right? Sorry, I hate to break it to you, we are. But the matrix isn't out to get you in a way. It is, but it isn't. Like, it isn't gonna physically try to like stay imprisoned. I'm like, no, you see? What the matrix does to keep you imprisoned is have control over your mind. Once it has your mind, you basically imprison yourself. Right, because now they got you hooked, like a drug, like an addict. Now they got you hooked, scrolling on Reels, on Instagram Reels, scrolling on TikTok, scrolling, looking for the perfect porn video, looking for the perfect next hit, dopamine hit. So like, look, you gotta detach from this realm, this matrix, this server, because it's much bigger than just the internet, right? Yes, the internet is a great place to learn and expand your conscious, so long as you're looking at the right things, of course, watching the right videos, and then instead of like watching more of those videos, that's how they get you, see? Instead of watching those same videos or videos like that, you watch the video, but okay, interesting, and then you put the phone down and then go and apply whatever it is you watched on that video, and then that's how you start cultivating and maxing out your stats. That's how you get further in life, by applying what you watch. Not just scrolling, looking for more videos to motivate you, then all that motivation goes to waste as soon as you put the phone down, because now you're tired, now you're burnt out. Because don't get it twisted, scrolling is an action. When you're taking a break, scrolling, that isn't the break. You're burning more energy, actually. You're still burning energy, scrolling, feeding your mind. Have you ever felt when, after scrolling on like your phone for like more than like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, then you feel tired? That answers that question. Scrolling is an action, and it's constantly burning out your mind, right? It's putting your brain in overdrive. So you have to, if you are going to learn something, learn whatever you want to learn, and then put the phone down, close the laptop, right? Click off the desktop, put the phone down, and then go out and apply what you've learned from that video, and then come back having cultivated that part of yourself, and then you learn more. You gain more knowledge, and then rinse and repeat. By doing that, even without reading a book, by doing that alone, that will get you so much further than where you are now, right? But like, also, you kind of have to read too. Like, that's just a necessity if you want to expand your consciousness further than just watching videos. You know, you read a book and you have your own different interpretations on whatever the book is telling you. That's kind of the point of a book. It isn't to be taken like literally. Art is subjective, right? So if I look at a piece of art or read a page of a book, to me, it could mean something completely different than what the next person that reads the book or sees the painting may think, right? So it isn't, we shouldn't have the same like thoughts. That kind of limits us. So, you know, as creatives, as natural creatives, we have our own interpretation of whatever this piece of art is trying to convey to us, right? Even in movies, right? So we have our own different like ways of seeing things. You could watch Death Note and be like, oh, Light, he's an evil nigga, he's going to hell, he shouldn't kill people. Really, L's the main character, L's the real hero. And then some other guy might watch Death Note and be like, wait, Light's actually a real nigga, he's spitting. Though we shouldn't kill people, he's spitting facts. And then some other nigga that watches Death Note could be like, yeah, kill everyone. Fuck all these niggas. Death, destruction. So that's the beauty of free will. We have our own decisions to make, right? We can choose how we take things, how we see things, right? And to be able to tell someone else our experience or whatever we've acquired from watching or reading a certain thing, we can then enlighten someone else on whatever we've learned, and vice versa, right? I could learn from them. The beauty of free will, there is no good or bad. It's just how we perceive things. It's just shit happening. Someone could kill your mom right now and be like, and justify that shit in their head. Murder is wrong, you know, yada yada. It is. We shouldn't kill people, but like in the killer's mind, what he did was right in his head. Like, he managed to justify murdering your mother. You could blame him, sure. He killed your mom. You could exact vengeance in a fit of rage, or what you could do instead is exact vengeance whilst detaching from hate. Kind of like exact vengeance with love in your heart. Like, okay, you took my mom, and understand why they did it first before you exact anything. I'm not saying you should, you know, exact vengeance. I'm not advocating you get your get back, but like sometimes you have to just like let karma do its thing and then step back. But a nigga like me, I'm sorry, I just can't let that slide. That's my mom. So like, look, if my mother would have get slain by the hands of some petty criminal because in his head he needed money or for some other shit, okay, he was broke, he was struggling financially, okay, I will still kill you, but I will kill you from a place of understanding, knowing that I understand why you did it, but look, karma is here personified. I will exact my vengeance, and I'm sorry that you were broke, but I have to kill you, bro. My mom is dead, you took her life, I gotta get my get back, with love in my heart. So look, I mean, like, yeah, man, and, you know, but you also have to realize that the only reason why that criminal was in that position was because of our economy, is because of our society. This society that we live in is so uncaring and so unforgiving and so brutal. Hold on, let me switch scenes for this.